yesterday, I asked you. Hey fam invaders, so good morning, or good afternoon, or good night. If it's midnight and you're binge watching this, welcome. So, I already talked about mental illness sort of in my first vlog ever, If You Have Demons. I'm making this one more broad, and I'm sharing more of my opinions. So if you were already annoyed before, probably shouldn't watch this. Anywho, so mental illness hits a soft spot in my life. My mom suffers from chronic depression, and it just generally runs in my family. It's very, very, very likely for me to get depression as a genetic thing. I'm not scared because I know that I'm going to be okay, and I'm going to know that I have many people around me that I love and that love me. I'll be good. I mean, it's still very scary to think about. Mental illness is really just a chemical imbalance. It's just your brain being like, what's going on? And I'm definitely not diagnosing people. I'm just saying that these are my opinions, this is what I've noticed, and I'm in no way a person who should be looked up as somebody who knows what they're talking about. So, enjoy. Depression is, for me, who I don't think is experiencing it, it's like being chained down to a rock in the ocean. And waves are just splashing all over you. Less like splashing, more like tearing through you. Taking all your hope to survive. You'll get salt water in your mouth, and you're just gonna constantly feel like you're drowning and nobody can help you. And sometimes it may feel that way, but really there are so many people who want to help you and who feel that they love you so much that you're not a burden to them. Many people with depression feel that they're a burden to the people that they love, but really you're not a burden at all. You're just another person that they love and that they care for, and would be very upset to see be taken away. So, food for thought. It's not just something that people make up to describe their emotional feelings. It's a real thing. It's like breaking your arm. It's the exact same thing, and it's not something you should be embarrassed of or ashamed of. It's something you should definitely talk about with trusted people. Even if you don't deal with depression, it's still something you should talk about. It's still something you should deal with. And it's still something you should think about. Even if you don't suffer from it, you should still help people who do. It's strange whenever people don't help each other out because it's inconvenient to them. Even if it is convenient to them, they don't help. It blows my mind how many people don't help others just because they don't want to. Yeah, that's depression. Anxiety also comes in many different forms. It could be social anxiety, math anxiety, just school anxiety in general, etc., etc., etc. There are many different groups. I myself suffer from math anxiety, talked about in a video. It sucks. I'm not saying that I'm the best person to talk about it, because this has only happened to me recently. But it's not fun. I'm nervous that I will be called dumb, or I'll even be thought as dumb, and it's just not fun. It's for social anxiety, it's that you don't want people to think of you as a weirdo. You don't want to have social interaction, and people think of people with social anxiety as introverts. But I know some extroverts who also have social anxiety. You don't have to be a loner to be afraid of people's opinions. they have to constantly tell themselves that, like, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. It's with every single mental illness. It's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. And sometimes it's not going to be okay, but you have to tell yourself that so that you feel better. And if you don't feel better, that's whenever some very terrible consequences come into hand. Schizophrenia. I have never, I don't think, met a schizophrenic before, but I have seen a TED Talk. So, yeah. Schizophrenics aren't people who are just delusional and who, like, can't, like, focus on anything. They don't know what's real, what's fake. They just, like, do drugs or something. It's not that at all. In fact, instead of me explaining it because I don't know the extent of it, I'll just link it and then you can watch it yourself and be the judge of it yourself, which I think is much better. Like, much better. So, yeah, link is in the description, and I may even put it right here. Right here. Right here. Any device, you can click it, because why not? Right here. Right here. Please watch it. Educate yourself. Anyway, let's go again. So those were all the illnesses that I can think of right now. There are so many more, but I would rather get suggestions because that would be cool. Yeah, anywho, so mental illness is not a fun thing, and definitely call somebody if you are feeling suicidal or upset. And in fact, watch my first vlog, which I will link right here. So many links. So many links. Oh, so many links. So yeah. First demons video, if you have demons video. And yeah, this might even become a series because I really like talking about my opinions. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.